Hey everybody, I am here with a little Thrifty Thursday, and I know I said I was going to use what I have, and so I've got to use what I have starting today. So on my lunch break today, decided to go browse at a flea market and just to see what they had, just to see. Um, and here's what I've got. And again, this is my last time for a while. I've got to ban myself from thrifting. I say that, but next week I'm leaving out of town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and through the weekend for a vacation. Me and my mom and my daughter are going to go out to Georgia and Savannah, Tybee Island, all that area. And when me and my mom go out and about, we like to stop at flea markets and such. So I might do a little bit of thrifting on my vacation, but that's it. Everything else I'm done with for a couple of months because I need to use what I have. So here's what I got today, my lunch break. I picked up another copy of The Snowy Day. I showed y'all the other day I had one, but now I have two copies. And so when making storybook journals, it's so much easier when you have extra copies. You know, when you have words on both sides of the paper, things like that, it's so much easier to make with extra copies. So I picked up an extra copy, so now I have two. And then I picked up this, A Butterfly is Patient. Don't ask me why I picked this up. I mean, besides the fact that it was really pretty. I mean, come on. I can either fussy cut these or use these as pages, you know. I haven't read this, so it may be tricky, but I might could do a storybook journal out of this, but it may be tricky because there's so many words. So, but it's basically about butterflies. The artwork in it is really pretty though, so I'm sure I can do something with it. Look at there. So yeah, pick that one up. Those are the only two books I got. Everything else is just junk because, you know, that's what we do. So, picked up some of this trim, and the prices are still on these. So, I paid a total of $6 something for everything today. The books and all this junk I'm fixing to show you. A total of $6. So, I'm curious about this trim. It looked thin enough to work with dangles. You know, I always look for something I can use on the dangle that's not thread, but is thick enough for a dangle, but thin enough to do beads on and things like that. So yeah, there's quite a bit there. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah, there's quite a bit there for 50 cents. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. I got this little ribbon. It's so soft and velvety. I know you can't see that on the, but it's like super soft and velvet for $1. There's quite a bit there, but it's so soft and velvety. I have no idea what I'll do with it. It's a light blue color. Could be interesting. Some pink ribbon for $1. Maybe a little over a yard there. Might could use that in my pink journal that I'm working on. This kind of stuff, again, I don't need it, but we got it for $1 each. Some yellow bias tape, green bias tape, a couple different widths, some gray, seam binding, some brown bias tape. These were all $1 a piece, and if you buy these, you know they're usually not that cheap. So the greens and browns, easily lend to nature journals. So, yeah, pick those up. And I got this little lace, vintage looking lace ribbon. I keep saying lace, it's ribbon. For $1. Not a lot there, but it's a creamy, I don't know that you guys can, it's a creamy vintage color looking. So, got this, and I'm just going to cut open it. I'm going to throw these scissors in the trash. This pack of cards was $1. And it's a stack of yellow index cards, pretty big ones. And then some more yellow index cards. And then a stack of these vintage little dividers. I'm going to assume they went for apartment manager, had them. They all say apartment 201, apartment 107, apartment, you know. But anyways, those would be fun to play with. So all that for $1. That's a pretty good deal. And then the last thing I got was this guy. And he was $1. And all sorts of goodies in here. I'll just kind of pull them out. All sorts of trim. A little piece of lace strip. What is this craziness going on here? I don't know, but these little guys has snowmen on them. Don't know that I'll be using this one, but there's quite a bit of it. Snowman. This black lace. Piece of black lace is pretty. This, OMG. So I am a huge elephant collector. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This is not going in my stash. This is going in my elephant collection. Oh, he's so cute. This little piece right here is worth $1 to me. Goodness. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, we have this little vintage looking trim. It's cute. These are just pieces, but I don't know that I'll use this. It's got a pin in it, so I need to be careful with that. But you know, who knows? It's kind of weird. More of the black lace, which would be fun for Halloween, October-y stuff. This little cutesy little black and white gingham with red dots ribbon in it. Little bag, don't need that. This, which is kind of crazy, kind of gaudy. So I don't know if this will stay in my stash or not, but anyways, it was in there. This, kind of the same thing. So it looks like this is the trim. It looks like, yeah, it's sewn, but you can, oh, we just did. You can fray it and have you some frilly trim. That's pretty. Some red pom-pom trim. Just a little snippet of it. Oh, goodness, I got this stuff everywhere. Maybe that's why it was still attached. And then here's some more of the weird gaudy trim. But in like reds and greens, maybe Christmassy, which I don't do. And then this little baby piece of eyelet. So that's what was all in this bag for $1. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. I'll go through and separate this, but not now. So yeah, not too bad for 2 books and all these goodies for 6 and some change. I'm pretty pleased. So yeah, that's my Thrifty Thursday. And that's it for a while. I won't be Thrifty Thursday except for if I find some goodies on my trip. If I find some goodies on my trip, then I'll share them with you, but if not, then I'm done for a couple of months with the Thrifty Thursdays. But thanks for joining me, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon.